Hey, Tyrone.
Now, Tyrone, Dennis, good for you. What's your last name? Dennis.
Fancy meeting you here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, we can still have Russia. They just need
No more Russia.
Very cognizant of his height.
Oh, really?
the recommendation for, That's our first chance, though.
We'll all get posted. Were you posted? That was a problem.
Yes.
I have a service cross to say thank you. No, I didn't. Yeah, I taught dyslexic teenagers. You gotta read here. Slava Ukraine! 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 We are back already. So glad you did.
Can I have your attention? Okay, Carolyn is going to share a few words. first.
And I'm going to scream as loud as I can. I have now lost my voice. Okay, first of all, absolutely yay for you. Everybody say yay for you. And this is part of why I'm losing my voice. When Bill and I were in Ukraine, Peace Corps Ukraine, my first class in this little town was 11th graders. I introduced myself. 9/11 had just happened, and the entire class stood up and said, "We are all New Yorkers. We are all New Yorkers." That's why. Woo! Yay for you guys. Okay. Only a few words, but I wanted to thank, of course, every single one of you, and particularly those that have the right color on. you know who you are. Okay. I wanted to thank Lucia, Kathy, Tom, Luke, Bill, and I'm looking out here and I see Kevin and Suzanne and Elaine and Tom and Bob and Jim and extrapolate now. Yeah, you can raise your hand and of course, and I want to thank Boydan, Serhi, Kirill, Christina, Luda, my best friend in Ukraine, Olesia, Yulia, and Volodymyr. Okay. I am not going to sing. There are a couple of people here who could. I'm not going to sing the Ukrainian anthem. But I'm going to yell this as loud as I can. It's written in English. And you can get online and look at it. It is a very sad, doleful anthem. The reason for it, the history of Ukraine is just that, particularly under Russia. This goes back to Stalin, so what's going on now is a mother's, grandmother's, great-grandmother's memories in their lifetime about death, starvation, exile, horrendous. So what's going on is this horror of what could happen. The anthem of Ukraine. You're not going to hear it too well, but bear with me. The glory and freedom of Ukraine has not yet perished. Luck will still smile on all us brother Ukrainians. Our enemies will die, as the dew does in the sunshine, and we too, brothers, will live happily in our land. We'll not spare either our souls, bodies to get freedom, and will prove that we brothers are Kozakkin. Amen. Amen. And this is one more time, Mike. Slava Ukraine!
Slava Ukraine!
Thank you all for being here. I was asked to just share a few words, and then we will sing America the Beautiful together. In 1963, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wrote an open letter while in jail after being arrested after leading a march in Birmingham, Alabama. Dr. King wrote these words to encourage people like you who come together to stand up and support those that are in need. I truly believe that his words are applicable to our efforts today as we come to march in support of the people of Ukraine. This is what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, and I quote, "He who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it. He who accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating with it," unquote.
Father, you great!
All right. First of all, I want to applaud the strength and resilience of the people of Ukraine, especially their courageous president, Vladimir Zelensky. We applaud him because he and his citizens stand tall, risking everything within themselves, including their very lives, to fight for and maintain their independence and way of life. It is being done, what is being done by Russia against the people of Ukraine is what many of us would say is an evil act by someone who is in a position of power and control. However, we must do the right thing to support that which is honorable and just, not only in the eyes of man, but also in the eyes of God. The First Amendment of our U.S. Constitution protects our rights to stand with and support those in need, such as the people of Ukraine, which is a fundamental right that all Americans have. It allows us to peacefully assemble and express our views through signs, speeches, and symbolic acts. Let us respond to this Russian invasion by continuing to embrace the cause of justice and the democratic way of life, by taking actions that are consistent with America's legacy and its commitment to assist those democratic countries that are physically, emotionally, and militarily threatened by autocratic strongmen, flexing their power and military muscles against a country that has done nothing to warrant such actions.
Amen.
And as a tribute and reminder of who and what America stands for, as this march of support comes to an end, let us join together and sing America the Beautiful. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty,